small boy. My kinsman was dying. And then the sickness was so severe. They let him know in those days we have wooden bed. So that stuck with me. I've seen so many people who say they are Christians, but when the time of their dies, but we were dancing. I saw some women here who dress like Jezebel. Yes, that it is not your pastor who will judge you. You won't play with this. You won't play with this. Why will you have that woman want to be a white woman? Why will you paint your face? Why? What are you looking for? You are a short woman. You go and wear how you are the measures. And you are doing that. You don't even think of the day you will die. Do you know you can die today? Like somebody from Iluba, we attended a prayer and said, I ain't found a kid. You see, give me time. Let me go and finish this. There's no way for that. But look at this Jacob. We are dead. For instance, death ought not to be a terror to us. But because of some carelessness, because of some compromise with serving the Lord. If you read the previous chapter, you see how he told his children all the evils that befell him, and God didn't ignore that. So the man I bet there will be a why I hear them that God didn't. I was at Taba, and the prince sliced him to pieces as you cut the house. I saw that in him. And there's a way this our God behaves that baffles human being. And Herod the king killed those people, mingled them with their sacrifice. Do you think they were worse than those that went at Jerusalem because they suffered some things? So it doesn't mean actually how you die. Let's read one of them. When we read this, we'll be able to understand the other type of death. Numbers 23. Also the death of the wicked. If you don't die a righteous death, you will die the death of the wicked. And we are just Christ, you will never be in the kingdom of God because we will all go into religious deception. Starting from Roman Catholic. So, Balaam, when he was hired by Balak to curse Israel, because of monetary involvement, you know there are preachers who preach because of it. If I did right, he is the one that will punish me if I did wrong. So, Balaam told Balak, these people I cannot curse them. Said, you were not told. Any preacher who comes to tell you that this thing is not truth, don't believe that man. If you believe him, you will say that God will judge this world through Jesus Christ. The man he has approved. And Brother Paul said, that's in Acts. Said he has given proof of this to all men. Yes, now, I can tell you, except to worship on Saturday, they will have the mark of the beast. Now lie. Jesus told the woman, the power is stronger than you. Like you women who make up. I know you don't understand what you are doing. You are possessed. If a man looks at a woman to lust after her, he has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Yes. He looked at it and then it was clamped on my neck, and I was looking at the girl, badly dressed. Before I turned my face, the motor before me. That's why it is important you don't make my sisters. Some of you go and put eyelids. You get the one God gave them. Put this winch on. And you come and say, this grace teaches us that denying ungodliness and worldly. Many people will dance and end up in hell. Many people will preach and end up in hell. Yes, sir. I'm telling you. Generations can come, generations will go, but that word was sure and steadfast. Yes, sir. And so their prophet Daniel was guiding them, and they dedicated their lives. Starting 2 o'clock in the night, when people were snoring, and then we run. What is wrong? Say in the Old Testament, there were true prophets, there were false prophets. I am the man, I was not good, the people saw it. On the day, he said, any man, when you hear the music sound, Because if you do, you'll be possessed. Yes, sir. You'll be possessed. And then they went and reported to the king. Say, do you know it is these men you are training in your palace? I will give you a second chance. If by the time you hear all this kind of music and trumpets and whatever, you bow down. Wrap them possibly with the blanket so that when they throw them into the fire, the clothes will help them pump very well. They were loose pumped and they were walking in the fire. God showed them that there is something stronger than fire. Who will be faithful to God? Your God is able to deliver you. Philippians chapter 1. Philippians chapter 1, I read from verse 21. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die where he discovered he was in a situation where in his heart he wanted to leave this world. The church in bed. If your only motive is to come here and dance and sing, many sights have I seen. I remember a woman standing at the door one night. She screamed for you in her last words. Get up, preacher, Brother Brown. Her husband was there. Brother, say a prayer for her. Say a prayer. I said, which is, everyone does that as they are dying, mostly. And there she was, laying. He says God has given him to preach. Leave him alone. It's answerable to God. And he came to this place where we get that man. Her conscience told her that was because you could have spent what time I was preaching. But before the man could get your arm from around that lady, he said, I'm leading her to God. I said, not your. Said he was leading a woman, not his wife, a woman. He said he was leading that woman to Christ. And Brown went to look for him on his deathbed. He said, don't pray for me, I am gone. All that I have ever gone. Recklessly, because of the grace of God. He didn't know when he crossed the separating line. We need to be careful. That God will let my little girl atone for the things that I have done. Maybe she can do something for the Lord. No, your girl is your girl. You are you. He said it can never happen. Put off God too long. Had big barns full of hair, full of wheat, fine resources. And when the woman came back from church service, the man gave him a thunderous slap. He said, don't let them get me. Because when he had the opportunity to worship God, he didn't do that. He wanted to come to the end of the road. I said, are you going that? He said, this is it, baby. Just washed my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray and live rejoicing every day. Opportunity God gave me to serve me. He was faithful. And so in the hour of death, he said, bring my juice, wash my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray, live rejoicing every day. As we are seated, so, my dear brother, how is your walk with God? In on his face to the wall and prayed. I said, God, look into your book. The member has. My question is, you and I were in that kind of condition. My life.